Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we have an all new Project Pan update. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. All right guys, so we have a bit of an interesting update this month. The first product I'm going to mention is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is going to be leaving the project. I am not done with this one, but I'm noticing it's starting to separate. It's starting to look a little bit gross, and when I open it, it just smells really bad, and I don't want to put this on my face anymore. I did use an awful lot of this. I feel good about how much I used. I'm not wasting a whole ton. But I definitely don't want to finish this, especially given how it smells and the way it looks. There's something not right about this. So this one is going to be counting as finished, and it's going to leave the project. The next product is one that you're not going to be surprised. We have no updates. This is my Laura Mercier blush, and quite honestly, I think I'm just going to take this out. I know I only have one more update before the finale, but I didn't touch this once in the month of October, so I'm just going to take this out. I have been just using and loving so many more different blushes in my collection. I've been using quite a bit actually, so I don't want to use this right now. Maybe someday I will add it in, maybe it will come into next year's at some point, but I don't want to reach for this, so I'm going to remove it from the project. At first I was being stubborn and I didn't want to take it out, but honestly, I'm not using it, so there's no point in keeping it in. Okay, let's get into the products that are staying in. So the MAC Fix Plus. I feel like I've seen some good progress. I'm down here, I was up here. And while that seems like a very small amount of progress, thinking back to the beginning, it was up here. So I have used quite a bit. I'm not sure if this one will be done before the end of the year. I think with consistent use, it definitely will be. So I'm kind of hopeful I can finish this one up. The next product is my NYX Brow Glue. So I do feel like we're making some progress on this one. This is my tally for this month, and I can definitely see this getting lower and lower each month, so I'm really happy with this. I am not 100% sure if I'll be finishing this one up for the end of the year. On one hand, I absolutely think so because, again, I use it every single time I do my makeup. I can see the progress. I can see that we're getting low. But I don't know, I just feel like it takes forever, especially because I don't use a ton of it every single time I do my makeup. I use it every time, but I don't use much, so I'm really not sure if I can use this one up. Let me know down below if you think I'm going to be able to finish this one up, because I don't know. Next is my Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I love having this in the project because I love this foundation so much, especially lately. I have a suspicion of what's causing it, but my skin has been looking really airbrushed lately, and I think this is part of it. So this month the tally is down to here, so we do still have quite a bit to get through if I'm going to use it up. If I don't, that's okay. I know I've still put a really good dent in it. I know I was testing a lot of foundations this year, so that definitely slowed me down on using this one up, but there hasn't been anything new come out recently, so I haven't been testing anything else. I've just been reaching for this, and I really enjoy getting to reach for this one all the time. It definitely is more full coverage, I will say that, but I just love the way it looks on the skin. I don't think I'll be able to finish up before the end of the year, but I definitely do want to get a lot more use out of it and then maybe finish it up early in the new year. All right, let's move in to my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So this one we have made really good progress. We have pretty big pan in the center. This is one that I do not think I'll be able to finish up by the end of the year. I do use this pretty much every single time I do my makeup, and if we think back to the very beginning of the project in January, this did not have pan at all, and now it has a really large pan, so I'm really happy with that. However, I feel like there's just so much product in here that even though I use it every single day, there's still so much left. So I don't think I'll be able to finish this up, but I'm really, really pleased with the amount of use that it now has out of it. So I won't be mad if I can't use it all up, but I'm very pleased with the progress. It's definitely gotten a lot more love. I do want to finish it up, but I'm still just really happy with how much we've used up. The next product is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I have also been working on this one from the very beginning, and we have significant progress on this one. I feel like, so this is another one that at the beginning of the year we had not yet hit the bottom. We had a pretty good hole out of the middle, but we had not hit bottom yet. So I'm very pleased with how much I've gotten out of this one. This is another one I don't think I'm going to be able to use it up entirely before the end of the year. I think it's going to be much like my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in that it's going to have a lot out of it and it's going to be very used, but that is not going to be quite finished. So this is another one that I think I'm going to have to keep working on next year to try and get it finished up, but that's okay. I'm still very, very happy with how much I've used. Next up is my CoverGirl Clean Fresh Pressed Powder. This one I do think I can use before the end of the year. I definitely think I can empty this one entirely. I was debating on repressing this, but I have never had good luck with repressing products, so I'm just not even gonna bother. So I'm just gonna kind of use it to set my eye primer. That's what I've been doing. And we have a really, really good dent out of this. I do think I can finish this one up, no problem. 100% I think I can finish this powder. I am so happy that I finished up a powder almost. That's pretty exciting. And I already kind of know what powder is going to be in for next year's project, but I am very proud of this one. And the final product is one that for the longest time I was kind of forgetting about, but that I really, really focused on, and that is my Lawless Forget the Filler Definer Liner. So she's pretty small. So my guide was the Smooth Glide Ultra Pigmented. We've completely lost Smooth Glide and almost lost Ultra. So this is pretty tiny. I think this is going to have a couple more uses in it before I get rid of it, but this is going to be finished before the end of this month. This one is definitely going to be done within the next couple of uses, so I will be able to report this as an empty at the end of the month. So I'm very happy with my progress on the lip liner. I'm also pleased with a lot of the progress on some of my other products, my CoverGirl powder, my butter bronzer, my MAC paint pot. I'm feeling very good about those. I was really hoping to at least hit pan on my Laura Mercier blush, but I just don't think it's gonna happen, and quite honestly I think I just have to give up, especially when I didn't use it the entire month of October. So while I am disappointed in 2 of the products, I am really, really happy with everything else. And I can't believe we only have 1 update left before the finale, so that will be at the very beginning of December, and then finale I think is going to be on New Year's Eve if everything goes to plan. But that is it for me today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!